Night Fam, an outbreak of Black Death, or actually the Bubonic Plague, has just been found in China. And this sounds really bad because if it spreads further, it is much worse than COVID-19. In comparison, COVID so far has killed 0.006% of the population, while in the past it is estimated that Bubonic Plague could have killed even up to 60% of Europe and is the most fatal pandemic in the human history. Its symptoms are also much more scary than those of COVID-19. In some cases, it can cause huge apple-sized black spots on the body, mouth bleeding, and many more things no human should ever experience. Only a zombie outbreak could top it off. So, how did someone get this thing and what does it mean to us? Well, I have some good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. This is a marmot. Marmot, together with some other rodents, can carry a plague, and a person who fell sick to the bubonic plague, a herdsman from China, ate its meat. And it frustrates me, because marmots have historically been linked to outbreaks of plague in this region. After COVID-19, China is really testing everyone's patience here. Although, in their defense, local authorities have said not to hunt marmots. And it's more of a choice of the locals who see marmots as the delicacy. A delicacy carrying a disease that in the past killed 200 million people. Now, if we only focus on the facts from the past, this sounds incredibly scary. But this video is not to make you panic. It's actually to calm you, your friends and your family down. Time for the good news. The media make it sound as if bubonic plague was just discovered for the first time in hundreds of years, but this is not the first discovery. Truth is, anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 people get this plague every year. The only reason why this time the news reached everyone is because of COVID-19 and because it happened in China. Another very important knowledge that will calm you down is that nowadays bubonic plague can be treated with antibiotics. Truth is, it killed such an incredible amount of people only because it happened in 14th century when antibiotics didn't exist. Today, the possibility of this becoming an outbreak is incredibly small, yet we still cannot underestimate it. We need to react to news like this as soon as possible. The Earth is sending us signals. I said it before and I will say it again. Humans are not supposed to eat everything that moves. Many countries, especially China, need much more strict laws on wildlife consumption. Anyone about to bite on a marmot's meat should ask themselves if it's worth to pay a huge fine or to go to prison for risking an outbreak. This is not about vegetarianism or meat. This is about global safety. Even if it's not fully confirmed that COVID-19 started from eating a bat, what is fully confirmed is that we got Ebola from a bat, MERS from a camel, HIV from a monkey, and now bubonic plague from a marmot. Ladies and gentlemen, how many more diseases do we need to finally wake up to the truth? How many more economic disasters need to happen? How many more animals need to suffer? How many more people need to die until we realize there is no meat so good that is worth to die for?